these two airplanes. They are not the same type of plane. They are very different. One on the right, Adam Shake and Bake Baker, is flying an Extra 330 designed for unlimited aerobatics. On the left, from Cincinnati, Ohio, Ken Rieder, Redline #1, flying his RB8. This is Redline! We've talked about formation flying and how challenging it is for different types of airplanes. Red line #1, closest to us. In a looping maneuver. Ken Rieder with over 13,000 hours of flight time and a number of different airplanes. This is one of 5 of these types of airplanes. Designed by Richard Van Groot in Oregon. 11,000 of them are flying around the world, and this is just one. On the wing, Adam Shake and Bake Baker from McKinney, Texas. Flying the Extra. Now, they're going to switch leads for this next one. Adam Baker, high and to your left, is taking the lead position. Ken Rieder tucks himself in, just slightly behind to the left and below, as they set up for this next loop. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Redline! Smoke comes on. Now he's on the right-hand side. Ken Rieder is only paying attention to where he is with respect to Adam's airplane. He doesn't know where he is in the air. Looking about 45 degrees up and to his left. Now they're going to set up with Ken taking the lead once again and set up for an even more demanding looping maneuver called the line abreast loop. Adam Baker will be looking 90 degrees to his right as they approach from the right for the parallel or line abreast loop. Let's listen in. Side of the aerobatic box, they will pull up once again, and Ken Rieder will call the kick for the hammerhead turnaround. The top speed of Ken Rieder's airplane, a little over 200 miles an hour. Adam Baker can fly as fast as 260 miles an hour as he does a barber pole, barrel rolling around the smoke of the incredible Ken Rieder. How about a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Redline! Adam Baker taking solo center as Ken Rieder exits stage right. Now let's watch this ability of this great pilot and this very, very agile airplane. Look at the roll rate. That's a lot of green, blue, green, blue, green, blue for Adam Baker. He'll climb up to the top. As he gets over the top of the loop, there's a hard snap roll that is one, turns it into a tumble maneuver, and goes for a double avalanche with a half Cuban 8 recovery. On the right-hand side, he'll experience as he pulls back on the stick about 9 times his normal body weight. Over the top, there's another snap roll, there's a double, and he will now recover inverted down the 45, picking up more energy as he accelerates to over 220 miles per hour. Adam Baker, smoke off, low and to the right. Let's watch Ken Rieder. An airplane he built himself from a kit. years ago, the first one of these aircraft was designed and flown by Richard Van Gruffen, and now it is the most popular amateur-built experimental aircraft in the history of aviation. As I mentioned, over 11,000 flying around the world. It is so economical. It is so fun. It is so amazing. Down here from the Cincinnati area, north of downtown Cincinnati, in 3 hours and 12 minutes. My wife and I flew our similar airplane with side-by-side seating in 3.5 hours. We are thrilled to be able to fly an airplane just like this one. Ken was inspired when he was a youngster by the Blue Angels when he saw them. Get your cameras on now, ladies and gentlemen, as Ken Rieder goes up until the left. Adam Baker scoots in. Watch him rejoin. The much faster Extra 300. He'll have to be really careful for the rejoin as he ducks underneath and quickly tucks himself into position off the wing of Ken Rieder. Smoke comes on. They're going to point the nose down and they will accelerate to 200 miles per hour. Now watch the ball. This is the formation barrel roll. It's a delicate and elegant looking maneuver, but it's very complex, using the ailerons, elevators, and throttle and rudder to carve out the inside of the barrel, maintaining one positive G all the way around, starting and stopping at the same altitude, airspeed, and heading. To do it in formation is even more complex and more challenging, particularly for Adam Baker as he's had to switch to outside to inside. I think these guys are such exemplary flyers. They are among the best of the best. Keep your eyes on them now as they set up for the next maneuver. You'll want to hold your cameras sideways as they set up for this next clover loop maneuver. Let's listen in. Listen for the quarter turn. Get your videos going because in just a moment they are going to head away from us and cross literally within feet of each other as they do the switchblade. How about a big round of applause for Redline and the switchblade? Adam Baker now high on the right, low just above the trees on the left, diving in. Let's keep your eyes on these two guys as they prepare for their first of several opposing passes. Say a great big thank you to their sponsors. Loft is the premier corporate flight training facility in Carlsbad, California. They also want to thank the folks at Champion Spark Plugs and Magnetos. Jet 360, a full-service private aviation company that Adam and his wife run, specializing in acquisitions of sales, management, and pilot services. Also, Hartzell Propeller Company, built on honor. Both of these aircraft are flying with Hartzell propellers. The Hartzell Propeller Company started back in 1917 building propellers for the Wright brothers' early military aircraft. And now, over 105 years later, the Hartzell Propeller Company, still family-owned, is building propellers for the most advanced propeller-driven aircraft on the planet, including the entire Cirrus SR aircraft line, the most popular single-engine piston-driven airplane in the world. set up for a couple of passes that may be a little unusual. High and to the right, Adam Baker. Chasing in the in-trail loop. This is fun for Adam because he gets to just fly right through the weed smoke. This time they'll set up for the next hammerhead stall turn. Let's listen for the call. Now this is the picture frame loop. Get your cameras going. Sideways as Ken Rieder does a circle around Adam Baker as Adam rolls on the upline and brings it to a halt in midair. This is the picture frame loop. That's what he's doing. He and his wife Katie are both pilots. As now we go into the mirror, we get into the formation here where they're looking all sorts of weird, upside down for Ken Rieder, and cross control. This is a great pass for the photos. Didn't get much prettier than that. I think we'll probably have another photo pass for these guys in just a couple of minutes. They're headed over to the tower to buzz the tower. I'm not sure there's another air show in the country where the tower is more pleased to have them buzz them. If they're out there taking pictures, you can darn well bet. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ken Rieder.